A lot has changed. I have changed. I have changed. Now, the mindset part, right? Me, I've done a lot of mindset work the beginning of the year, and I've made a lot of breakthroughs, and I realized that, yeah, becoming her, that's the scary, ugly part. It's easy to do the things. It's not easy to become the person.
And your back end. All right. So work less, earn more, system strategies. Y'all read all that, okay? We're gonna get right to it. It's the truth. Your back end, the business system, how it runs on the back end, is really what is going to keep you successful or get you to any level of success. And then you have to keep that successful, right? Y'all, it's Wednesday, August 20th, and guys, the impact formula was like 2 days ago. I'm still on cloud nine. I'm still pumped up. It's been a while since I checked in. It's been probably since last month. A lot has happened, but not as much, right? But a lot still has happened. So where are we at now? Hosted my first in-person workshop. Well, co-hosted my first in-person workshop with me and two other fabulous, amazing ladies. We came together, we brought our communities together and did our thing. It was called the Impact Formula. And when I tell y'all, God be moving. When you put yourself out there and just do the things that you're called to do and be obedient. That's what it is. It's about being obedient. When you are obedient in what God is putting over your life, the mountains that are moved, it is like it's like undescribable. It's crazy. So long story short, me and these girls got together. But I mean, when I say long story short, it really is a long story short. You know what? Let me explain the testimony. Let me explain part of it. So about, what do I want to say? This time last year is when I met Ashley. And when I first met her, I was a sponsor for her very first event. And it was called, it was like a beauty event, a beauty soiree. And when I initially was looking for that, mind you, I was looking for an event to vend at. And her vendor spots were already closed off, but she still had sponsorships available. And I was like, you know what? If I'm planning on launching this community and doing this whole thing and staying on track for the Beauty Biz Bestie, I might as well sponsor as the Beauty Biz Bestie, right? So I paid for the sponsorship, went in, spoke as the Beauty Biz Bestie, and did my thing as a speaker. That was like my first time speaking in that capacity about the Beauty Biz Bestie on a speaker level, right? Boom. So there's that. And then Daisy, I actually ended up seeing her online a lot. And I was like, you know what? She would be a great speaker to come in and talk to my community. Now that I fast forward to a few months later, I created the community, launched the community back in June. I officially launched it. And then she ended up being a special guest speaker at the Business Bestie event that I was a speaker at as well. So when I met her, I was like, girl, nice to officially meet you in person, because I've only ever we're in contact via email and online on the digital space. So fast forward to now, the Impact Formula 2 days ago. We are all women of faith. We are all women of God. And y'all, that room was God was working in that room, okay? I went in talking about systems. I started talking about the be, do, have methodology and just pouring into these women what has been poured into me via Myron Golden, via the Women on the Rise community that I'm a part of. Just all the things, because it's always deeper than the strategies, right? It's always deeper than the systems and the strategies. If your mindset isn't there, if your mind isn't where it needs to be to pour into and grow your business and to be strategic about it, none of this stuff matters, right? I could give you the formula, but if you're not doing it on a higher level, on the level where you need to be at, what are we doing? It doesn't matter. So I just had to come on here and catch y'all up, as part of my documenting the journey, documenting the process, right? Because I said I was gonna be more consistent about documenting the journey, documenting the process. If you see my house, there's a mess behind me, excuse me. So this is where we're at, 2 days after Impact Formula. I'm texting with most of the girls that were in the room. We're messaging, we're like coming together to collaborate, to just, to build the kingdom here on earth as it is in heaven, okay? Like, this is bigger than us, and you have to see your business as bigger than you, and something that you cannot do alone. You're not meant to do it alone. You're not supposed to do it alone. That's like self-made millionaire. I hate that phrase. I hate that term, because low-key, nobody's a self-made millionaire. They didn't do it all by themselves. They had a team of people. They had a group of people that believed in the mission, that believed in the purpose, right? The greater cause. So, y'all, we're doing some stuff. We're about to launch some things. Some more things are dropping in. I want to have one more event. I got the event bug, y'all. I'm about to host my own event now. But of course, not always by myself. I'm gonna have a good group, right, of ladies mixed in there. But stay tuned for that. I'll keep you posted. Right now, we're about to launch the Clear Audit, which is an audit that's going, you know, answer a questionnaire, a quiz, and then it's going to place you, it's going to explain to you what tier of my community you would fall under, and then you get a 30-day plan, an action plan, because I'm all about action, right? So you're going to get a plan, and at the end of those 30 days, or before the 30 days in, you figure out, okay, if I, want to join the community, this is what level I'm on. This is why I'm on this level. And this is the support that I need to grow and scale and keep moving forward, right? So the Clear Audit should be launched by the end of this week, because we're going to audit, we're going to go through everything, test everything, make sure it works, and then launch it, okay? Y'all, my team is so fire. Like, I love my people. Gray and China, shout out to y'all. Those are my people. That's my team. And let's get this money, y'all. Okay, let's get to work. Hey. Happy Thursday. It's, I don't even know. Day 2 of this week. And now we're gonna work on the official landing page for the Beauty Biz Bestie. So I caved in and I bought the domain, because in the meantime I was using the Beauty by Merle's domain name for the links for all of like the Beauty Biz Bestie assets, and I got to a point where I needed to do the email, and I can't share Beauty by Merle's email with the Beauty Biz Bestie. So I had to cave in, and I ended up investing in the domain name of the Beauty Biz Bestie. So that's where we're at now. And now I'm creating an official website for the Beauty Biz Bestie. I'm just going to, it's not going to take me too long. Let me not jinx myself. I also have one child home sick with me, and now I'm starting to get sick. I rebuke that in Jesus' name, but I'm starting to not feel good. So this is where we're at right now, right? I had to like put myself together, put some clothes on, make me feel like, somebody, so that I can like show up for my business and get some stuff done. Oh, I also had membership calls that I volunteered for my lovely organization, Women on the Rise. So I did those membership calls this morning as well. It was just calling the other members, doing a wellness check, see how they're doing, see what they need support in, or if they want to celebrate any wins. So yeah, that's where we're at. So I'm gonna get to work on my website, and then I'm gonna have to stop to get my son here shortly. So let's get to it. It's September 1st, the Great Lock-In. We're on content, we're on marketing strategies, we're on getting speaking engagements, and we're on hosting live workshops. Let's get into it. Happy Monday, September 1st. We are about to go to Grandma's house to do hair day for the girls. On top of hair day, mommy's gonna try to edit some of the last videos to get those posted and ready for YouTube, honey. Cause we're back on our content game. Cause it's the Great Lock-In, okay?
When you fell on the hot tubs count.
Happy Tuesday, September 2nd. It is the Great Lock-In. And right now we are going to get ready for a client. We just did school drop off. And I have two clients today, one at 9 and then one after school at 4:30 Today, like, it's gonna be a little weird. It's when or not when I'm going to, but it's gonna be one of the first times where, oh my gosh, sorry with the focus. It's gonna be one of the first times that I have a client that I have to like stop in the middle of, go get my son from school, and then come back home. Why is the focus not wanting to focus? So yeah, it's gonna be an interesting morning. This will be, like I said, the first time I'm doing that. No admin work today. Just straight nails. Just straight work, baby. Work. Like, I'm trying to figure out why we're like so blurry. I need to figure out the settings for this, because like at first we were good, and then now it's just kind of like it's not doing what it needs to. I'm gonna play around with this. Let's see. Oh wow, I don't think that made it any better. So we're gonna get this room ready. See, she is like a mess a little bit. This box was from the Impact Formula, so we're gonna move that out. I haven't touched it since then. Move it out the way and then get this room set up and ready to go. We just finished with our client and now we're about to get some lunch. So this client, I had to stop and go get Sebi from school and then come back. So like right in the middle of the appointment, I had to stop and be like, BRB, which it wasn't long. It was like 10 minutes because his school's like right outside the neighborhood. So just go get in the car line, pick him up and come back. So now that we're done with that, we're probably gonna go to Publix and get a sub for today. And then I'm gonna have to make dinner tonight. Ooh, I have a client tonight. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Maybe I'll make dinner earlier before my client comes. I don't know. These are the things I have to go through and think about. Mom, boss-ish. All right, so come with me. I forgot we're doing a visibility challenge. So right now we're about to record our visibility challenge post of the day right now. I'm gonna post it all over social media and then I'm gonna go get lunch. So yeah. Her brand, really, and she created something that was deeper than just hair. It was deeper than just nails. It was deeper than just the business. So that was something I wanted to recreate way further down the line in the future as I grew up to be an adult, when I was sitting there thinking in my corporate America job, what is it that I want to do, right? What do I really want to look like? What do I want my life to look like? And what impact do I want to make? And my mom had the biggest impact on me by having her shop and having those women that came in one way and left like a totally different person, not just look wise, but you could tell their aura, their energy, their vibes, is because she created a safe space for a lot of women that were struggling and going through things in their life, in their marriages, with their families. I mean, when I say community. And I wanted to recreate that. So I did that in having Madam Gem's Beauty. 2 clients down, dinner, I'm telling you now. Really quick check-in. Hey, September 3rd, Wednesday, we're about to hop on a call with GoHighLevel to get our email situation set up. I'll update you guys after I'm done with this call, but it's in like 2 minutes.